In this video, we'll focus on understanding a bit of the difference between the database connections for Chart.js. So when you create a chart with Chart.js, you also will have a database. And your database will really depend on how it is structured and how you create your chart. So let me explain. You have two types of database connections. You have a planned database or an unplanned database. So what are the difference? The planned database is a database you have structured specially for Chart.js. Imagine you're creating a new website, you understand exactly what you want, you know how you will structure your database so it's easy for Chart.js to work with. So this is the very easy part. This is basically the easiest way to create a chart. And you can go a bit deeper in that, where you have a planned database with a single row, multi-row, or a single value per column in a row. So you can go really easy with it, or you can go slightly advanced. And in this course, we are discussing all kinds of options. Next, you also have what we call an unplanned database. An unplanned database is a database that currently already existing a long time ago, and you have a lot of data in it, and now suddenly you decided to add up Chart.js in there, and you want your database to get the data, or you want to get the data from your existing database and put it in Chart.js to create a chart, any kind of chart you want. That is slightly more complicated. Main reason is, with an unplanned database, you probably have values independently. So for example, imagine you have a bookkeeping system. Just think about Excel, almost Excel-like. So you will have the data is basically structured one value per column, but there's other topics in there as well. Categories, the travel date or the booking date, or the information, or the what do you call that, the inserted date or the payment date. All these kind of topics are in there. So what is very important when you have that is basically the following. You must have, of course, any kind of way to filter. So for example, if you would have the inserted or the payment date for an accounting or for a transaction, it should be filtered by a transaction date and then the total amount, and then you probably have like some categories or descriptions. If you have a structure like that, no problem. If you don't, in that case, you have to double check if your database is really suitable for creating a chart. If not, then you probably have to question yourself if that's the right one, or if you can rebuild your rebuild your database in such a way that you can create a chart easily with your existing database. And that's basically it.